What's up, Struggling Nation? This is Unreal with Unreal Trading. This is how this year's gonna go. We're gonna make plenty of profits. What's up, Struggling Nation? This is Unreal with Unreal Trading, bringing you another video, some more information I'm trying to share with you new traders out there, how to better your trading, how to get better as a day trader. Let's get better together. Remember, I'm a new trader. I'm sharing my journey and my experience from a struggling in the red trader to a profitable in the green trader. It's taken some time now. So far, like I said, this year I'm in the green. It's been a blessing this year to be able to stay in the green. I learned a lot from my mistakes the previous year. I've shared with you all the mistakes I've made. I hope you're taking notes and putting my experiences to play in your personal trading. When you go out there and trade as a new trader, you're going to experience exactly what I experienced. The hiccups, the hurdles, the emotions, everything that comes with being the new trader. The learning from this week video I want to share is when to take profit. As a new trader, I struggle with this, when to take profit. I just didn't know. I just saw an amount and I took profit on the amount and not based on a strategy. And now, like I told you all before, anytime I trade only based on the strategy. When to enter, when to exit, all that, my stop loss, all that is all based on strategy. I just don't enter blind anymore. Entering blind is what had me lose so much money and had me in the negative and had me constantly losing because I just didn't stick to my strategy. So you know, I'm a firm believer in trading the gap. When price action gaps up or down, I wait for a pullback to enter on that to retest that gap. Today I traded the gap on a pullback down. So it gapped up, price gapped up, and then price action came back down to fill that gap from earlier, from previously. So it was a hell of a trade. I'm gonna show you where I entered, where I exited. I'm gonna mark my spots. I had marked my spots. I actually missed that trade. I was in training, dealing with my job today, so I didn't have time to look at the market as much as I did. And when it was time for me to enter, that I had looked at the market, price action then moved past where I wanted to enter at. So I waited for a pullback. When I saw that pullback and confirmation based on my strategy, I entered and exited right at the spot where I wanted to exit at. Price action hit. Actually, price action went past my original profit target taking spot. But at least it'll give you an idea of where I set a spot where price action comes near there or to there, I'm exiting and taking profit. I'm gonna share my screen so we can get into this trade so you can get an idea where I set these profit taking spots and why. As you can see, this was from Friday. This is what price action was Friday. Price gapped up when the market opened today in the morning. Gapped all the way up here. Price action went sideways, went up a little bit, and went sideways. At this point, I had set supply zone here. This was my supply area. Price action came up there and touched that area, then go through it and bounce. I was going to enter for a put contract. Price action came down, dropped down. I had set a support line down here. I saw price action was trading in this sideways trading, this range trading, was trading sideways. See my support line here, my resistance line, my support line. Price action was just bouncing right in this channel here, going sideways. Price action going sideways. Didn't come up here to my supply area. Right here, bouncing. When I saw that it failed to continue to go up and start pulling down, this is where I wanted to enter. I didn't get a chance to enter there. Kind of pulled away from the computer for a second. Said, okay, price action is going now, starting to slope sideways. Once it broke this channel here, this sideways trading, broke the channel here, still went sideways, and then this is where it began to drop. This is where I entered. The price action came down here and pulled back right up here to kind of retest this resistance line here, the support line that became resistance. Price action came up here to retest that. I entered here for a profit taken right here. This was the low point of Friday's trading. This was where price action was bouncing at on Friday. I had set a support line there and a profit taking line there. This line here, this dotted line, black dotted line you see right here, I had set that line up from Friday. Since I entered up here, I said, where would I take profit here? Where would price action come back and either bounce or at least come to so I could make a profit? It was actually 2 points when I entered there. Right here, which was the close of Friday's price action, and right here where price action was kind of bouncing all day on Friday. Price action came down and bounced a few times there, so I set those two spots as profit taking spots. When I saw this big red candle here go through the close of price action on Friday, I said, okay, it has the potential to get down here where price action was bouncing at. So of course it did. Came down here, pulled back a little bit, came down right to my area. This is where I took profit. But as you can see, what happened today, price action went through my profit taking spot. I already took profit here, came down to the 200 moving average, which was another spot. You can use the moving averages as profit taking spots. Wherever your moving averages are, see where price action going, depending on how price action is moving that day, you can use the moving averages as profit taking spots. The moving average here was another profit taking spot for me as well, but I didn't let price action get that far. I took profits here. So price action went through my profit taking spot down to the 200 moving average. As you can see where it bounced up here, came back and retested that area. As you can see, it's testing that same area where it was testing on Friday, where it had problems bouncing off on Friday. It was bouncing off of support on Friday. So as you can see, it did that. Came down, went through it, came up here and tested it, went through it, and then went through the 200 moving average all the way down here. Hell of a day if I had kept it that long, but I didn't. Nice day, nice profit. Just showing you where to take profits. So you gotta use previous days and previous points of where price action was having trouble either going down through or going up through. Set a line and use those spots as profit taking spots. That's what I do. That's what I've learned to use. That's what I'm learning to use, and that's what's helping me take profit and not take profit early. Of course, the market, is controlled by the institutions and the high computers that they have, those algorithm trading that they can reverse the market at any point in time. So this is not a proven 100% system that's going to work 100% of the time, but it's a proven system that all traders use it, and it's a mathematical calculation out there that are inputted into these computers that allow these computers to move the way they do and move price action the way they move. Is people inputting these equations based on history of price action bouncing at a certain price, support and resistance, moving averages. I mean, they're inputting all this information in these computers so these computers can move price action how they choose. So that's something you got to keep in the back of your mind. You got to move the way they move. You got to move in the wave that they're moving. I moved in the wave that they moved today, and I happened to catch it. And like I said, I'm adamant. I play this all the time. I love it. I love playing price action when it gaps, to refill the gap or retest the gap as a pullback. I love it. I love it. It works for me. It's been very profitable for me. If I could only trade that for the year or for my entire trading career, I would love to just trade that because it just works for me. I know how to trade it. As a new trader, it's something that I am good at. I'm getting better at it, but it's something that I feel I'm good at. You as a new trader, you're gonna find that niche. Whatever that niche is, You got to find it and you got to run with it. If that niche is not in play, don't play. You know, play your niche over and over and over again. If it keeps making you profit, it keeps keeping you in the green, play that niche over and over and over again, and eventually you'll be able to trade channels. Channels are hard to trade. When the market's moving sideways, it's hard to trade. Only experienced traders know how to trade this. I mean, you're talking about guys that's been doing this years, that are just, they know what they're doing, that muscle memory. They just know how the market's going to behave, and they know how to act and counteract in the market like this, because market moves fast. Before you know it, you know, you done got beat up and you don't even know who hit you. You're still wondering, will you jump or was it just one person? That's how quick the market can move and take your profits. So if you find a niche that you're good at and that you're able to be successful and profit off, use it, abuse it, and take advantage of. So just to recap what I use to take profit. Previous support and resistance spots where price action from previous days, previous weeks, maybe even a month, where price action was coming down and bouncing at, where it had trouble either going through, dropping, or going through, going up. When price action was going up, it just failed to go through a certain point at the top, or failed to go through a certain point at the bottom, and I draw a line there. So if I enter my trade, before I enter my trade, I already have an idea of where I'm going to take profit if I enter my trade, depending on where price action is going that day. So for instance, today I saw price action fail to continue to go up. So my mind went from trying to buy call options to buying put options. I said, okay, price action is not shooting up. Yes, it gapped up, but it's not. It has the bulls have no strength. They didn't continue to push price action up. They lost control. The bears came in and took over. Bears took over, filled that gap. So when I saw that, I said, okay, my mind is on puts. Took call out of the equation, my mind's on puts. And I played it and hit all off strategy, follow strategy, stuck to my strategy, and only played my strategy. And of course, like I said, the profit taking spot was Friday. Price action came down to a certain point and it was just bouncing there, failed to go through. I said, let me use this as a support line. If price action comes down and touches the support line on a put option contract, then I'm taking profit, because maybe if price action comes down here today, I don't know what the institutions got in play, but maybe price action come down there, fill that gap, come to that spot, and then bounce back up. Now the bulls got control. So since you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know what the next move is going to be, you can only anticipate that something's going to happen. So I anticipated maybe price action reverse, let me secure profits. I took profits right at a spot where I had my profit target. And of course here I set up two profit targets, which was there and the 200 moving average. Whichever one came first, I didn't hold for price action to go down to the 200 moving average. I sold into the momentum. That's another thing. If you're trading option contracts, remember, this is key. Learn this in school, learn this from great traders out there. Trade, when you sell into momentum. So if price action is moving up and you have a call option, you sell into that momentum once it hits your price, where it's about to hit your price target, or it's hitting your price target and going through it, sell into that momentum. Don't wait till price action reverse. Same as puts. If you're betting that the market is going to go down and price is going down and it's coming into your profit taking target, sell into that momentum. If it goes through, you still want to sell into that momentum. You don't want to wait till price action reverses and pulls back. You get a better feel and you capitalize more. Trust me. When I say you capitalize more, I've sold contracts where I'm up, a few $100, $9, $6, $800, and I sell when momentum is pulling down. So what I see on the computer is I'm up 900, but when the actual contract gets filled, it gets filled at 650. And I'm scratching my head wondering why, what did I do wrong? It's not that I did something wrong, it's that I sold when the contract was no longer in momentum, where price action was no longer, momentum was pulling back. So I got filled at a lower price. Keep that in mind to keep from hurting your profits and to keep from hurting your contracts when you trying to get out of these contracts when you're selling. So I hope this helps. I'm gonna share more information on profit targeting, something a little bit more detailed. Maybe I could put up a whiteboard I'm gonna start doing that, putting up a whiteboard and just breaking stuff down on the whiteboard. Hope this helps. Hope this takes your trading to the next level. I know it helps me explaining it to y'all, just going back and seeing my old videos and seeing what I did wrong or what I'm doing to help my trading. Yes, it's hard. Nothing in life is meant to be easy. I saw a pyramid the other day. They say only out of all traders, 1% make it. And then it was broken down. Let me break it down a little better. Let me look at the picture. I don't want to mislead you. The pyramid says 1% of all traders net a profit. 1%. Only 7% remain after 5 years. 1% net a profit. 7% remain after 5 years. 80% of traders quit within the first 2 years. They quit. 40% trade only for 1 month. And all traders start with the dream to get rich quick. I'm not in a position where I'm hurting for money. In the sense of I'm able to pay my bills with my current job. So I'm not hurting for money. So I'm not in that position. I don't know about other traders and reasons why they quit, but just sharing this bit of information. So if you want to get into trading, put yourself in a position where you're going to be able to trade, and the money that you invest, don't ever think of a loss as a loss. I don't. Think of a loss as an investment, a learning experience. Whatever you put in there to invest and learn, you're okay with the outcome of that investment, whether it goes up or whether it goes down. I hope and I think that this, as new traders out there, this key of information will help you. I don't have it in my mind to get rich. That's not why I do this. I have it in my mind to free up my time. I almost lost my life at my current job, and seeing that and living through that lets me know how precious time is. So that's what I'm looking to get out of trading, is to be able to exchange my time, be able to have my time back. That's it. Whatever comes with it, comes with it. It's not about me driving expensive cars, having a big house, whatever. It's not about that. I don't trade for that. I only trade to be able to capitalize on my time, because time is running out on us. Everybody that's born, your clock starts. The minute that umbilical cord cut, your time starts, probably even before then. And it's a matter of time before that clocks out. So that's why I do it. But those numbers just amaze me. Something I look at all the time. I try to look at that pyramid as much as possible to remind me and to keep me strong as a trader. Hope this helps. Hope this takes your trading to the next level. If you like the material, please subscribe. Give the thumbs up. If you want any more information, please shoot me a message. This is Unreal, bringing you today's recap on this trade, where to take profit. Please like and subscribe and share. See y'all on the next video. Let's stay green 2022 and on.